to the Sidemen, guys. I apologize, my camera is currently out of action, so I'm hoping to get that sorted soon, but we're still in lockdown. As you can see by my hair and my beard, it's getting pretty wild. Rosie says hi as well. Today we have another deck profile from Dylan. It is the U7 Gohan from the new set. It looks like a lot of fun, really strong deck, so I hope you enjoy that. He did this on Untap, unfortunately, because at the time of recording, none of the deck builders had these cards up. But we will have the deck profile, or the deck list in the description as well, so take a look for that. Enjoy, love you guys, cheers.
Hey guys. Oh, sorry, just having lunch. Dylan here with another deck profile. Today it is the big dog. Where is he? Perfect. Sun Gohan, the Power of Duty, U7 Gohan, Mono Red, for this profile, which I think is really interesting going ahead because of the Warrior of Universe 7 trait that he has, both sides. Now, I really have only started playing again, much like you've heard, around set 8, so I didn't get to muck around with Warrior of Universe 7 trait too much at all. So when this leader was announced, I was genuinely interested in what could be made with him, seeing as though I'm predominantly a red-blue player. And then I realized that I could turn him into mono red pretty easily and make it really cool. I've also looked at going red-blue with like a bit of invoker stuff and negates, but it doesn't run the same. I've seen a lot of other people online at the moment just kind of talking about this deck and talking about the cards associated with it, but I haven't actually seen a deck profile on it yet. You all know that Gohan is my boy. I've done countless deck profiles on him and my mats, him, and everything like that. So I get to build it for the team, and I've been playing this deck for the last couple of weeks, and it's fun as hell. It's a little bit different because you don't get to draw when he swings, but my god, you do not need to. I think I average anywhere between 9 to 16 cards in hand per turns. Almost everything is comboable, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battle cards that do not hit his effect that replace itself. And then you can count the little testing of opposition Cybermen once you play it, if you want to count up to 5. So this is what I've kind of brought it down to in the last couple of weeks. This is what I think is best at the moment, especially for my playstyle. I'll talk about why that is, and I'll talk about what's in the middle of it. I have gone back and forth between SS3 Gohanks SCR and this card. Both are very playable in this deck. And I genuinely think it's a mixture of whatever you can get your hands on to play. Obviously, this is going to be stupidly expensive because it's a Canon SCR. This is going to be like Apex or Awakened Power. So, God, if you get lucky to pull it, play it. If you have SS3 Gohanks, go with that. So let's get into the deck. So Gohan, let's go back to the default face. And again, sorry we have to do this on tap, guys. These obviously don't come out until next week. Like I've said, I'm from Sydney. So we're in lockdown because there's this stupid fucking virus running around. So I have to do this on here. So alt faces of this face, when you Warrior of Universe 7, spoke about it. When you use a Universe 7 card in your combo area, you draw 1 card. Again, pretty much everything we run is that. Awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, you have a red unison card with specified cost of 2 in play. You may draw 1 card, switch up to 1 of your energy to active mode. Add cards from your life until you're at 5, then switch this card over. Why that is awesome. One is, I am a huge fan of red leaders that untap 1, draw 1 because of this card. I must admit, I thought Violent Rays was pretty dog shit when I first saw the card back in Vermilion. But I then also didn't realize how unbelievably stupid Black Broly or Dark Broly would be, and Margin Vegeta, and just seeing the aggro, and all these other kind of decks. So, really nice, and it's freaking Jiren in this set too, my god. So really nice to have this card. So the unison that we want to play, is Piccolo Jr., the Son of the King. Yes, we have a Spirit Boost unison coming out with this set, which is the Freezer, I believe. It's pretty cool. I don't mind it. I like that you get the free combo from draw on the auto. Pardon me. Which prompts the draw from this guy and prompts the draw from It leader and protects your unison a little bit, but you already draw so much that I don't think it's worth getting that to having King Piccolo's +1, which he already draws, nice. But you can almost get the Activate Main Rejuvenate off him in this deck because you can protect this guy quite easily. But when your opponent activates a counter skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with another less and KO it. You get that so easily because, one, if they play counterplays, you can just straight up kill it if it's 15k or less. If they play counterplay negates, you can Yamcha to hit something bigger and then KO it. So this guy and this guy just clear board, and I would much rather not have threats on my turn than just to have an extra draw off the freezer. So I run the King Piccolo. I think he's awesome. He should have been hitting the ban because he didn't. He's in this set. Turn 1 play, depending on whether your opponent can hit it with some negging or some KOing, but even then, not too fast. You do Son Gohan Ultimate Essence. Fantastic bloody card, okay? So turn 1 play, look at the top 5, top add up to 1 red Universe 7 card with an energy cost of 4 or less, and then 1 red unit, or 1 red unison with a specified 2 from your hand in the shuffle deck. So you don't even have to discard. You get this guy on board. You take what you want. Your 2 targets are either King Piccolo or one of your skill lists, in my opinion. However, he can search your super combo because top 5 cards out to 1 red Universe 7 card with energy cost of 4 or less. Energy cost of 2, Universe 7. Grab your super combo, and why we are running this amazing super combo is it's live. If you have 5 or less life, draw 1 card. You take yourself to 5 when you awaken. Because this is a Universe 7, you'll draw off leader, you'll draw off super combo, boom, boom, amazing. Love it, okay? So, targets are Unison, Skillless, or super combo. The reason you would pick your Skillless is your Skillless essentially used with this guy. So when you combo a Skillless on either your opponent's turn or your turn, so if your leader card is red, limit 1, so once per turn. When you use a mono red Skillless battle card in a combo, draw 1 card. So, combo off the red Skillless, draw, then it's a U7, draw. So much like I've said, turn 2, I think I averaged 13 to 14, 15 cards in hand, which is mental. It's crazy. And again, almost everything is comboable, so you always go off pretty well. We run the 4 of the Yamcha counterplays because, like I said, between this guy and this guy, you clear boards very easily. We run 4 of the new Android 17 Universe 7 challenges. So he is a 3 specified 3, but because of Warrior of U7, he's just 3. But he's a barrier blocker. Once per turn, when you activate this card to block a skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets 15,000 power per turn. So that's pretty cool. So you can pretty much stop a big boy from killing him. And then if you leave, but what I mostly use this card for is, if your leader card is a mono red Universe 7 card and you only have this card and 1 red skillless battle card in your combo area, when this card is used in the combo, draw 1 card. The reason why we use that is, and then 2 of the Android 18s. I use 4 of this and only 2 of her because if I was ever going to use one of these 2's abilities, it would be him and not her. Sorry about that. We come down to the Goku. So this is ideally like the kind of powerhouse win con of the deck, if you suppose. It's deflect dual attack, so can't stop being coming into play, which is great. But its permanent is this card can't be removed from your battle area by opponent's skills during your turn. So, can't be killed by Frieza. Can't be hit by Trunks. Mind you, God, if someone had a Jiren or Yamcha on board, he'd die. But that's okay. He comes in, when this card attacks, up to 1 red skillless battle card from your deck to your hand, so he pluses, then shuffle your deck. This card gets 5,000 power for the turn. So how we play him is activate battle, 2 red. If you have 3 or more energy and you have 2 or more red battle cards in your combo area, play this card from your hand, then choose up to one of your mono red cards, and he gets 5,000 for the turn. You can play him defensively to pump your unison for the turn, to pump your leader for the turn, to pump a battle card for the turn. If you play it offensively, you can play him to pump. Really, really good card. The dual attack is amazing, so it becomes a 25k dual attack that pluses 1 card in hand and pluses 5k on the board. He does not have unique, and he does not have limit, so he is crazy good, and I love him very, very much. We also run 3 of the 2-drop, 2-cost Android 17 reinforcements. Again, it's a U7. Yes, it's 2 energy and it's only a negate. However, when played appropriately, you can easily negate the attack, get a 15k body, play your Son Goku and Ultimate Essence from the drop, find whatever you need for the piece, and then you have him ready to go for the next turn. I've used that combination many times, and it is phenomenal. We've all, like, I was waiting for a while to see what kind of mono red skillless they were going to give us, because he needs a Universe 7 card, he needs a mono red skillless. We didn't have any until this set, and even then they've only given us 8. So I don't know what kind of crack band I was smoking. Probably the same when they made Dark Broly, but just not in a good way. But we only have 8, and I kind of wish I could run 10 or 11 or 12. If you have other recommendations in terms of the Warrior of Universe 7 trait, let me know. But again, he needs Universe 7, he needs mono red skillless. So that's all we got is 8, so we'll have to wait for new sets. Wolfang Fist, absolute must to protect this Unison. Violent Rays, absolute must. I probably would consider going to 3. Testing the Opposition, fantastic freaking card. I love it. And I think most decks should be running this pretty soon. What else have we got? 2 of these guys, I have not used. Oh no, I've used the Activate Main ability a few times. I haven't just played him yet, but I mean, it's going to be a solid card. It's a U7. You can combo that just replace itself. It's good energy, and if you happen to need to just wipe a board for whatever reason, bunch of blockers or whatever, you've got him. I run one of the new promo cards. I don't think it's that good. Yes, it's another U7. It's Deflect Barrier, so it gets on board, which is very, very nice. Most of the time, I just play him to neg a big barrier or something that I do not want on board next turn. And his Spirit Boost 1 is fucking awful. So I never use it for that. And you all know I'm a huge fan of the Son Goku the Path to Power. So I would probably consider running 2 of these guys too, because turn 2 or 3 or 4, smacking down a 25k double strike that plays one of my skill lists for free that I can either swing with or combo to +2 cards is pretty cool. So that's the deck. I will say I've played many games at the moment. I played with Meki Kibura. That's a hard matchup because you lose everything. I've played against Jiren. I've probably 50% won, 50% loss against it. It really depends on what you get. Again, I've mostly played it. I've only played this deck on tap, and on tap is like very, very unreliable. Against blue, this deck does pretty well. Against green, it does pretty well. You can basically, this is the type of deck where you can either figure out that you're just going to go aggro for the first couple turns, it's just swing, or you can literally just leave energy open, play a bunch of these, and then wait until you get this guy, and just keep swinging with Unison Leader. This thing is absolutely insane. The Gohanks is insane. I must admit, when I played the Gohanks SCR in this, I've pretty much just tapped 5 for him every time to go for a to go for a 40k triple strike dual attack untap blocker at the end of turn and wipe the board. It's a crazy fun deck. I think every time I've gone for the win, I've comboed up over 90 or 100,000 because you have so much. It has a lot of defense. I think this is what I'm going to be playing going into the next set. Again, I would love to see or hear your suggestions in regards to using the Warrior of Universe 7 trait, but the core just seems to be mono red at the moment. I love this card. I love this card. And I don't mind this card. And they're going to probably be going into my Bulma deck that you guys know about. The Vegeta starter deck cards, like the Gohan, I think it's Surprise Attack Gohan, and the Vegeta, I don't like too much in this deck. I'm sure you'll see people talking about it. I don't like the Gohan for 1 energy. I think it's pointless. I'd rather leave it open for a negate. And I don't like the Vegeta. It's okay. I would rather keep things the way it is at the moment. But please leave your suggestions. Please tell me if you think my deck's shit. Please tell me if you love it. Ask me anything. Me and Sam will respond. And have fun with this deck, guys. This is great. My boy Gohan finally getting a little bit of love, even if the TV show fucked him over. And have a bit of fun with U7. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, guys. If you want to help support further, jump in the link in the description below to palmsoffgaming.com.au. Look for your grading needs, for your folders, for your binders, and put the code Cybermen in the checkout. It helps me out. It helps you out. You'll get 10% off. Really, really awesome. Thanks for watching again, guys, and enjoy.